It's time to go get my sanctum back.
Hunter, hey listen. If you need any chafing advice for your new armor...
Peter, were you raised in New York City?
Yeah, in Queens. Also home to more villains than I care to count.
Why are there so many villains in Queens?
I have no idea. I never really thought about it.
Perhaps they want to get up close and personal with Spider-Man.
What? No, that's... No, look, I do not have spider pheromones. That's not even a thing.
Then perhaps it is your charming personality.
Nah, Cap's got me beat there. Unless you're saying I'm more accessible?
Or your impressive abs.
I'm gonna stop you before this turns into fanfic. I get enough of that from a friend in Jersey City. Robbie says you're generous. He's not...
Seriously, this is about as celebratory as I get, unless there's boba.
I don't know. Agatha insists on keeping the painting of Indra. I cannot abide it. Alone at her cauldron is not the Indy I knew. After she lost her sisters to that damned madman Shaw, she was never the same. Anger where once there was laughter. I should burn that church of his to the ground. I should salt the earth where it stands. I should have done it 200 years ago. Agatha forbids it though, and in this I will abide. She says she has her own plans for it. Why do these old memories come back to me now? Indra and her sisters, Hiram Shaw, my hunter, the weight of these years, all of these sorrows. They are a stone. Very deep. Entry from Meditation Reflections of Dr. Stephen Strange. Deep under the rock, across the sea, something stirs, something ancient. Felt it before today, the faintest of echoes of powerful incantations. Magic of a language, of a place, and that is no more. I see the body of a great beast, and within Lilith. She slumbers, weak, inert. Her power is growing. If she awakes, she'll bring the Lilin scattered across the dimensions to Earth. I must act now. See? Strange new. Random bottle of root beer. Grabbing that.
Good day, Hunter.
Okay, thank you. How you doing? Let's see if... Right, pretty boys. Hunter, I didn't realise at the time how much I'd enjoy this gift. You know how to pick 'em. I usually swing around the Abbey grounds, but I could be persuaded to take the scenic route.
You know, I've been thinking, Hunter, and have come to the conclusion that we need a theme song.
We do?
Yes. We're practically a two-person team here, and I think this is the natural next step in our friendship. So, you got a favorite genre of music we could put the tune to?
My favorite music growing up was Baroque. Bach was all the rage, what Nico would refer to as a rock star with a harpsichord.
Yeah, I think I read about him during the musical appreciation section of art history.
Well, you should listen to him too. He was one of the fathers of modern music and can be a great source of inspiration.
Look, I appreciate classical music and all, but I'm not sure it works for a theme song, though. I was thinking more like, Hunter and Spider-Man! Hunter and Spider-Man! One is a hunter, the other Spider-Man. They are Hunter and Spider-Man! So, what do you think?
It is quite catchy, Peter. I certainly will not be able to get it out of my head for a great while.
Good, because that's the whole point. We want to be like that song Lilin and Hydra Forces can't get out of their heads no matter how hard they try.
Then you are succeeding.
Cool. I'll work on it some more then. In the meantime, I was wondering, what do you think about that other thing I asked you about?
What other thing?
Me joining the Midnight Suns. You said be the best I can be, and I'm all for that, but I'm too used to working alone. I want to fit in more with the Suns. Any pointers?
I have been thinking about this, Peter, and I think you might be too good for the ragtag gang of misfits who go by the Midnight Suns.
Too good? Is this your way of letting me down easy?
That is not what I meant.
I consider the Suns to be my friends. Let me be the judge of whether or not I'm too good or not good enough for them.
I stand corrected.
Okay. Thanks for the chat. Till next time.
Okay. So what was looking for Charlie? Charlie's meant to be my demon dog, so why is
You're pretty cool, Hunter.
she not
Fun stuff.
sleeping in my room? But I feel like I make the same argument about the cat.
I wish I'd packed a bathing suit. Caps was way too big on me. How's my favorite hunter?
I'm quite pleased with these results. coil for me?
Indeed, we have Tony.
How's that for quality workmanship?
One hero ability from each character could be rerolled to replace it with a different one. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway. Third state of matter, indeed. We're not quite finished yet. Until next time.
Okay, let's see what Ileana's just posted. I'll bring up the big green elephant in the room. Does Bruce Banner still have access to Superlink? No, I had it pulled the night Cap arrived at the Abbey. Good to have our information on his Spark. The Spark is a dumb terminal. It pulls all of its data from the servers. No access means no Superlink. Could you take pictures of the data? You have a camera, a proper one, or a phone camera. Go and try it. Guessing this is why I just heard an air horn. Turn it, that is a dirty trick. Spark is not as awful as I thought. Let's just quickly go over here. Cash. Hi, Carol.
This intel is hot, Hunter. We shouldn't sit. Thanks, Hunter.
Okay, so Ileana. Essentially Ileana. Don't use Ileana.
This should keep someone busy. If I had time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
You go for it.
I think I can handle that.
But you can't count. Strike me as someone who can handle most things.
Always on the hunt, right?
Well, the nature of being a hunter means you're always on the hunt. For ladies.
Hunter, hello.
Why, Agatha?
Your flying is incredible.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
Nice sparring.
I'm ready when you are.
Well, you know what they say about practice, right?
Makes perfect.
Kangaroo, eat your heart out. If you can beat Carol in a straight back again.
What's the cost of upgrading in the Arctic and gain a random bonus one versus 5 good spot. Previously modified cards can continue to swap in to the crystal. Oh, okay.
New and improved.
Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready.
That's a good one, because, yep.
A timely enhancement. Let us see it in action. Our enemies are many, but we grow stronger. I feel strengthened and ready for battle. The greater the light to fight the darkness.
Maybe you should just hit me up on Superlink when you're ready. We need any advantage we can get. I like to stay on the cutting edge. I'm always in the market for an upgrade. Yeah, I guess it is a tough decision.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now. And just sit back. Always improvements to be made.
This'll make a difference.
Sometimes you just need to spice things up. Try something different.
Let's give this a try. There's no way they can stand up to this. Now I'm ready to rock and roll.
You ever wonder if those birds out there are stuck here, trapped in the Abbey's bubble? It's creepy if you think about it.
An enhanced spell. Most welcome.
Fire burns brighter. Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready. Do your thing.
Hey, Hunter. I need a little help pup. Charlie's such a rad dog. Gabe would love a hell puppy.
Would he? Specifically a hell puppy?
Yeah, Gabe's an animal lover. I would love it if his pet were demonic. Like his big bro.
Hellhounds do not tame easily.
You think I need something a little more foolproof?
He sounds like an extraordinary child. He deserves something out of this world.
He will get major cool points if I can find him something like a dragon. A small one that doesn't freak out the neighbors. Or freaks them out the exact right amount so they stop taking my parking spot.
I am sure Ileana can help you find a portal to a demonic miniature pet store.
She's my next stop. Thanks, Hunter.
Why, hello, Hunter.